Hey guys, Jen here to talk a little bit about regain after weight loss surgery. So, for those of you who don't know me, I had weight loss surgery, gastric bypass, in 2008. And I'm here to kind of share a little bit about the things that I'm currently doing to maintain and manage my weight. So, it's been a year since I started going to this particular clinic and managing my thyroid and hormone levels. And I've been on quite a few supplements and prescription medications and gone through quite a few adjustments to try and get it right. Um, since it's been a year, I just went and had new blood work done. And I did that this morning. It always sucks because you have to fast, and that means no coffee and no breakfast and nothing to drink and all of that. But I have gotten some coffee in me now, so I'm a little bit easier to talk to or be around. Anyway, so I'm really curious to see where my thyroid levels are at, particularly, but also my progesterone and my testosterone, and just like my well-being, my iron. That's a big one too, and it is for all of us who've had gastric bypass or who have issues with malabsorption. And as far as I know, I think we all do have some issue or another. I think that's why we all have to continue to take vitamins, supplements for the rest of our lives after surgery. So I've been doing a really good job of taking everything the way that I'm supposed to. And my blood work will hopefully tell the whole story. So I should get that back pretty soon. And as soon as I do, I'm going to share it with you guys so that you guys have an idea of things to ask for when having your thyroid levels checked. A lot of us have abused our thyroids over the years. If we've had weight loss surgery, there's a pretty good chance that that was a last resort, meaning that we've tried all the fad diets, all the starvation tricks, all the over-the-counter meds, all the prescription meds, everything that there could possibly be in order to lose the weight before we had the surgery. So all that being said, we have a lot of experience abusing our bodies, and so many of us are going to have issues with sluggish thyroid as we get older. So hopefully the current regimen that my doctor has me on is the right one. If it's not, and I need to make any adjustments, of course I'll do that. I will tell you that I feel so much better now that I've got a doctor who addresses these issues. I had all these symptoms and didn't know what was causing them. I thought they were all separate issues. So anyway, that's something I intend on doing as another video on some of the symptoms and conditions that you may be experiencing if indeed it is your thyroid. I spent so much time over the years asking doctors to check my thyroid. That had to be the reason I was so overweight. Um, and having all of them say, no, that's not it. You just need to eat more. I'm sorry, eat less and move more. And, I can't tell you how many times I've heard that, and I'm sure we all have. But anyway, I'll go over some symptoms and conditions that I was experiencing. Again, thinking that they were unrelated to my thyroid. I initially, when I first started this journey a while back, I was depressed, and I thought that, maybe if I could just go get some antidepressants, that everything would get better. But anyway, I'll go over all those. The depression, being cold all the time, really slow heart rate, I guess that was the first one. I had that for a long time, but my heart rate was so slow that I would look it up, like how high is my heart rate supposed to get when I'm exercising and that sort of thing. I'm clearly not an athlete, so there's no reason that my resting heart rate should be, 40 or 50 or, whatever. So anyway, the coldness, I think we all go through a little bit after the surgery, just because we no longer have those fat suits keeping us warm, and it makes a really big difference. So we'll go over some of those things and some of the things that they check for. I am not clinical in any way. I have no medical background at all. So, I'm not here to tell you what to do, or you follow the advice of, the medical professionals. I'm just kind of going to go over what is working for me and what my doctor thinks is right for me. But so far as that goes, the whole lab testing for just one thing, I think it's called TSH, um, for to determine whether you're hyperthyroid or not is the easiest thing to do, but not always. Doesn't necessarily tell the whole story, from what I understand. So anyway, I will go through my labs line by line with you guys and let you know what my doctor's looking for, and update you on any changes that need to be made. But just to kind of touch on it right now, so far as medications and supplements go, first off, if you're a gastric bypass patient, you know what all the vitamins I take are. But just to recap that real quick, we've got multivitamins, vitamin B12. Um, Calcium was part of that regimen. It's not for me anymore. But I have added in vitamin D. So, and then of course the big one is iron, iron, which has been a big struggle for me. Um, but I think I've got it down now. I'm using liquid iron right now, and I do it once a day, and I have it with a little vitamin C. So that's what I'm doing right now, so far as vitamins go. And then so far as what the doctor has me taking, we've also got the hormones. Do testosterone shots. I do progesterone at night, along with some magnesium. And then also I'm on for my thyroid. I have Nature Thyroid and Cytomel in the morning. And then I have another dose of Cytomel in the afternoon. And then for appetite suppressant, we have phentermine and phendimetrazine, something like that. Anyway, take that again in the afternoon if I need it. Sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. It just kind of depends on what my schedule is. As a gastric bypass patient, I do my best to follow the rules of the pouch rules for dummies, if you're not familiar. But basically, it has to do with eating large amounts of lean protein and no liquids with my meals. 3 meals a day. That's the catch, and that's hard to do. So anyway, I'll talk some more about that in another video too. But anyway, I just kind of wanted to give everybody an update, let you know where I'm at, and let you know what's coming. Anyway, thanks. Bye.